Hey everyone, either welcome back or welcome to my channel. So I'm actually just getting ready for bed here, but I wanted to film my intro for this first vlog that is going to be one of many for the month of February. I think it's really important that I start filming a little bit more and vlogging a little bit more, especially with how I've been feeling. So before I get into any more details, time for the intro. There's two main things that I cover in this particular vlog. The first one is talking about a really nasty storm that came through. So this one has nothing to do with IIH. It's really just something that was really wild to experience. And this windstorm that we had was just, I've never experienced anything like that before. So I wanted to document exactly what happened the day after. I didn't film anything because this windstorm actually happened over the night and I was asleep for most of it, but I do talk a little bit about that during the actual segment. And then the second is my raw reaction to getting taken off acetazolamide. So this footage is a couple of weeks old now. I was thinking about waiting before actually talking and showing this footage, but I think I really would like to do maybe vlogs every couple of weeks or maybe even once a week. They might be more frequent actually right now as I'm really not feeling well. I'll get into that in a little bit. Let's just get right into it. Good morning everyone. So we actually had a really nasty storm last night. And I just want to show you some of the damage. I'm not actually going outside because it is still way too windy. There's some tree branches on the ground. There was one across the street, but it got moved because it was in the path of traffic. And then looking out into the backyard, not as much damage. I'm going to see if I can grab it, but there are some recycling bins down. There's some other bins down. Other than that, it's mostly tree branches and all of that. So we got pretty lucky in our yard, at least from what I can tell. So looking out the kitchen window here, which is why there's a screen on it, because this window actually opens up. It's just mostly downed tiny little branches. I would love to go outside and actually kind of show you what the wind is like, because it's still really high. It's not as high as what it got to last night, but I don't feel comfortable and I don't feel safe enough, so that's gonna have to be good enough for right now. But yeah, that's pretty much the damage from last night. We lost power at about 1 a.m. last night. I'm currently using a backup battery to charge my phone. Some areas of our city actually do have power right now. The only place that does have power in our area is the places with backup generators. I was actually woken up last night at about 1 o'clock. That's when we actually lost power. And I wish I would have filmed. The reason why I didn't is because I was basically startled out of sleep. It was pretty wild. If you guys want to see some pictures, check out a hashtag on Twitter called SK Storm. So it stands for Sask Storm. And you can see the pictures and videos that people took from around the province. If you want to look January 13th, January 14th, you should be able to find those photos and videos on Twitter. Just one more thing before I end this segment with the weather. And I'm just going to end this with a bunch of different photos of some of the damage. We actually went around and looked at the damage. Now, one of these photos is going to be the reason actually why our power went out. So a massive tree or maybe even been a couple of trees, went down and took out some major transmission lines that actually feed power to our area of the city. So it knocked our power out. Our power was out for actually, I think, about 21 hours or something. It was almost a full day. It was really something to experience. But one of the things that I'm forever thankful for is that our weather was a lot warmer than what it could be at this time of year. So our average temperatures are around, I think, -18, -20 degrees Celsius. That's without wind chill. And with wind chill, it can be feeling much colder than that. And a temperature is that cold, it doesn't take long before you start to feel the cold weather. I remember one year, I don't remember how many years ago this was, but our power actually went out. It was only out for 2 or 3 hours. I can't remember the reason for it, but our temperatures were really cold because it was January, and it was only 2 or 3 hours and the house was starting to get cold. Hey guys, so exciting news! So today is January 19th, it's a Tuesday today, and I am officially off acetazolamide. I've had quite a few mixed emotions actually since this happened. So I had my appointment this morning, and I was pretty much given the option as to whether I wanted to go ahead and come off the medication. And since this has been a huge goal of mine, and since I've had this as something I've wanted to have happen now for so long, I said, yes, let's do this, let's try it. And just the thought of being off one medication, especially one that I've been on since I was diagnosed in September of 2018, I can't even put into words how this feels right now. The thing is I don't think people realize the ups and downs. I've only been filming my life with this condition since January of 2019. So I'm missing a lot of the things that I went through with the ups and the downs, especially at the start. I'm gonna do a video, I think, on that, talking about those first few months, because looking back on that now, it was so hard. The weight loss seemed to take forever to get going. It seemed like things were getting worse. It seemed like they were upping my dose every time. Once I started to lose weight, everything just started getting better. Now, I likely would have had the celebration a few months back had it not been for the pandemic. But better late than never. The next thing going forward is going to be hoping things stay as good as they are, because I'm not going to have any medication now to lean on. It's going to be completely me. This means I'm going to have to be really, really careful with weight loss, making sure I continue up with that. And that's going to be a struggle that I have for the rest of my life. So this is going to be a never-ending thing. The migraines, unfortunately, are here to stay. I would love to say that I'm completely off medication, but I'm not. So I'm still taking the furosemide or Lasix. And so the next goal for me is to get off of that. Every time I think about this coming off of medication, I start to tear up, because this is a huge accomplishment, and it's been a goal of mine since I received the diagnosis. That's everything I wanted to talk about for today. And I will see you in the next segment for hopefully when I'm not crying my eyes out. I just want to end this quickly with just a little bit on how I've been feeling. So I haven't been feeling all that good, as you guys know from the latest update that I did. I know I've been doing a lot of updates this month, but a lot's happening and things are changing really fast. I have been incredibly dizzy, particularly today. So today is Saturday. I'm just gonna keep my eye on this. Another reason why I actually wanted to do this vlog is because I really haven't even been feeling well enough to film video or to do really much of anything but what I do when I'm on a break. So I've been spending a lot of time actually trying to rest, and I've actually been missing workouts again too. I haven't been very productive over the past few days because of it, but I'm just hoping that things start to turn around soon and that I start feeling a little bit better, because I don't know how much I'm going to be able to take of this. If you're enjoying my content, please feel free to subscribe. When you subscribe, you help me reach more people with IIH, and you also help raise more awareness for IIH and migraines. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a like. If you're watching this on Facebook or Instagram, be sure to like and follow. And as for now, that's it for today. Bye, everyone.